1. I believe we are streaming now. Hey, welcome back. Welcome to the thing. This is your boy Brad the Inhaler, Maple Bacon Cannabis, all that good shit. What are you doing? How's it going? What's going on tonight? All that good shit. I don't fucking know. Anyway, yeah, welcome to the thing. So, I believe I'll look up what this challenge here is. So DJ's put out two challenges that we're working on. I'm gonna do this one tonight. So that is the 2015 starter cars. Let's see what Dijani is written us up here. It's 2015 Japan. You need a car to get around. Forget the public transit. The prices of cars. The government is bees. So you'll ask your father. Don't forget. Well, brain broke there on this sentence. Parenthesis. Forget about the public transits for prices of cars. The government is bees. I don't know what that means exactly. So ask your father for 30K. Don't worry about all the money. Don't worry, all the money is the same in Automation Universe. There, before this, you saw a poster somewhere saying that yes, you could enter in a few races for the famous motoring magazine, Second Best Motoring. They, of course, have some regulations for this competition. They want a car that most people would buy as their first car, but still sporty, aka a starter car. So I'm imagining like Need for Speed Underground or something. You're gonna be able to go to the lot and there's the starter cars. You know, you're going to Professor's Oak and you're old enough to he can stop touching you and he's gonna send you out into the world and shit. Where the fuck's that kid's dad? Anyway, they send you out into the world and all that shit, and it's time to pick your Pokemon, right? So we gotta go and get one of these sorted out here. A whole lot of them from all you guys there is the idea, right? So yeah. Professor Oak might have just been. I could go on another theory about Professor Oak there on a side tangent. He might have just been waiting for the kids to get out of town so he could go for Ash's mom. I mean, a lot of the Pokemon World ladies were. You know, they didn't draw very many understated women in that universe. So he might have just been waiting for those kids to peace out. That could be another thing. He seemed anxious to give them cool shit. It could either be shutting them up or just getting them out of the you know what I mean. Milkman. Anyway, welcome to the Starter Car Challenge. This challenge will be making cheap, sportsy cars. Thank you for waiting on this one. Put a lot of effort in it. Brad's most likely the last automation challenge to come up with the idea. Just like the Moonshining Challenge. Yeah, I'll probably be taking a big, at least for challenges and stuff. I gotta figure out if I want to still be streaming after the fall with my schedule and all that stuff. Probably still be doing that, but to a different capacity. I don't know yet how that'll work, so we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, last challenge for a while there, so hope you guys enjoy this one. Before we get to the rules, let's go for some inspirations. First, start simple and obvious. The Subaru BRZ, the Toyota GT86, nice and simple. What about a Miata or a Fiat 124? Another obvious one. But if it was 10 years ago, it'd still be first. Yeah, 10 years ago, the Miata would have been even cheaper than it is today. You could get like a used Miata really cheap, like $2,000, and a Fiat 124. They were actually selling those things for like these absurd like payment systems and stuff, like payment plans that were just like really lengthy, but like you're paying like $200 like every other paycheck or some weird thing, with two extra charges tacked on every time the moon passes over like Utah or some shit on a Thursday, and it like they were making up like ways to just like stretch the payments out and do all the shit to like just get you in like a Fiat, right? So yeah, 10 years ago, both of me out of the Fiat would have been super easy to get into. This thing, people were clamoring to get these, like for at least the performance Ford Focuses. So yeah, that's another good option there. I wish we could see a little bit more of these up in Canada here. Corolla is kind of the only option now. They're getting hyphy. What about a hatch? Everybody loves hatches. I hope a good one is the Ford Focus ST. And also the Mazdas. They have a good hatch or so there as well. Let's see. Or something for the family if you want to bring your dog and girlfriend. Wow, you're greedy. The Mitsubishi Evo X is good, I've heard. Oh yeah, yeah, I've heard good things about the Lancer lineup and stuff. That is the last like kind of Evo sort of thing. I think it's a little bit. It's sort of like the GTR became, like kind of its own brand instead of like what the Evo used to be and what the GTR sort of was, right? So, but yeah, they're not really like selling Skylines in North America. They're just bringing the GTR too. So it's a whole thing they're committed to, right? Or if you're crazy and stupid and hate me, you can get a Nissan Juke Nismo. Not the one with the GTR engine. Yeah, I think somebody that runs my company or I work with or something's got one of these. These are actually really sweet. So I'm gonna flat though. It's kind of a lame moment, but that was like coming out of the parking lot. Something happened, and he got a flat like immediately. Pretty lame moment. The car must be from 2015. You can make it older. You can make it older visually. Your budget is 30,000 to stop you from messing around too much. You can go from -2 to +2. Your car must be two-wheel drive, aka your car must be either front-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive. Your car must use a regular unleaded 91. 1 liter displacement is allowed per meter of wheelbase. Whoa. Interesting. So if you have... okay, if you're using a turbo, you're allowed to use that amount, but -0.5 a liter. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so if you... Okay, I got a couple of things to say about that. So he's put an interesting thing in there to make it so like this... It scales with the size of the car, like the roll for the engine displacement, which is pretty cool. So everything's kind of equal and is trying to get to, right? Very classy. Very, very, very classy. Rule 6, your car must be road legal. Traction control plus ABS, no race parts, under 40 noise, 3-way catalytic converter, standard 2010s safety with 0 quality. Your car must have medium hard tires or utility for Rule 7. Rule 8, you must have standard interior or better, standard infotainment or better. Okay, so, yeah, so interior, pretty well standard is what I'm saying here, yeah. Rule number 9. Car must have 2x2 seats or more, so at least 2 seats, and at least 2 regular seats, and 2 small seats, if, like, you know, like full-size seats in the front, and then little like, bucket things in the back or whatever it is. Rule number 10, your transmission must have 5 or more gears. Rule number 11, your drivability plus comfort plus reliability must be at least 150. So I guess adding them all up there, eh? Or at least something close. I'll overlook it if you're only slightly under, says the judge. Rule number 12, you must have at least 29.4 baked. 29.4 US mile per gallon, or 8 liters per 100 kilometers. No advanced trim except engine displacement and transmission tunnel. 2 cars per person allowed. Okay, that's it. Let's get to the suggestions. 8 liters per 100 kilometers. That would be pretty nice. I just put a new coil pack things in my car. I hope I'll get better fuel mileage after a while. That'd be sick. Seems to already be doing pretty good with that. Let's see. Rule 13. No advanced trim except engine placement and transmission tunnel. I already said that, didn't I? 2 cars per person allowed. Oh, I got 2 ideas. Most likely be driving on Japanese tracks or roads, which usually means low to medium speed. I suggest that you focus on that. One of the most important things for this challenge will be to go for something unique. A lot of modern cars look too similar, and we don't want that to happen here. If you can't come up with something that's particularly unique, go for something based on something old. Visual modifications are allowed. Just don't go too extreme. Make sure the cars are recognizable. Make sure they look like cars, essentially, right? Yeah. A lot of modern cars look too similar. I would say I already read that, didn't I? Come up with something visual mods allowed. Don't go too extreme, and don't make it seem like it could come out of the factory like it couldn't come out of the factory. Don't make it seem like it couldn't come out of the factory as a special edition. The occasional meme car is allowed, even encouraged. Let's see. I'll also allow exceptions to the rules. So if there's anything you really need or want me to do, tell me. Let's see here. Also, and then we just got like links and things below here. Let's see. I like to say that yeah. Shout out to Buddy there. Saying he's almost completely recovered from his pain. I just want to say that for the people who hadn't heard. Special thanks to everyone again. Let's make this a blast for Brad and for the garage. Yeah. No, dude's been going through some good outcomes in his life right now. It's always nice to hear, like, you know, people getting better and stuff in their world, and seeing how they connect to things like in a much healthier way and all that stuff. So yeah, shout out, and you know, keep eyes on what DJ's up to there. Maybe we'll see more like what he's about, like as he gets all healed up and stuff and things are going, because like I feel like things are going pretty good right now for him. So hell yeah. All right, so those are the rules. I'm gonna keep this little chunk up here. And let's bust it over here. Well, we got Clippy now and shit instead of Pingu. So, I had an idea. I kind of wanted to get, like, you know, something more like, let's see, start spec. This is just practice, because I don't think I've quite looked at the rules here, but I did some things. So let's see if any of it even lines up. Yeah, rule. Which rule is it? Displacement. 1 liter displacement allowed per meter of wheelbase. I really like that one. Alright, let's see what we got here. Chosen power distribution seems oh, does this thing have 4-wheel drive in it? Just front wheel drive. What's going on? Sick, because even faster. Oh, it's the turbo one. That's why. Whoops. It's the wrong one. Illegal turbo and start spec. There we go. So I guess I'm going more towards like the ST or the Lancer situation there. Too bad. Some of those are what do you call it? I think the Lancer's all-wheel drive. I would assume. And I don't know if the Focus ST is all-wheel drive. I don't know. Probably don't need to be, you know. But yeah, that's what we got for this thing here. what is it, 2 liter? And I got 2.7 meters of, oh no wait, that's the, where is the wheelbase? Yeah, 2.7 meter wheelbase. There's a gap in it there. So, for some reason I thought I was reading it wrong, and I was like reading width, colon, that, and I was like, wait, that's not how this thing works. The hell? What the hell, reading? What the hell? Let's see here. What is my fuel thing at? Fuel economy, I only got 31. 1 liter displacement. Oh yeah, I must have at least 29 miles per gallon. So, okay, this one's ready to go, essentially, I think. I have to look over all these specifics, though, eh? But I think we do have one already good to go. Unless it's, like, too much or some shit. Test track. Oh, wait, detail stack. 32. Oh, yeah, I'm, like, almost $33,000. And I have to have that installed. That's probably the weight distribution shit here. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Yeah, it's not that bad. Still, that's a lot of money. Sometimes the gearing will change the cost of shit, so check it out. Annual. Oh. A geared LSD is way cheaper. Cool. Whoa. Yeah, it's like a bunch cheaper. So that's cool. You can do that. Alright. Do 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 do. Flow optimize. How about just fully clad? Okay, now we're getting there. Didn't like the way that arrow looked there. It was like just we're like neutral, like we don't have anything kind of thing. Oh, I think that's how I was getting the yeah, no, I want that again. And the flow optimized shit. It's probably how I was getting the sick fuel economy. I went 16s. Helps a bit. Okay. Yeah, it did. Let's see. I have 2x2 seats. Oh? We'll just give it a shitty back seat. Oh, I did. But these have to be better. Let's see what we got. Because that has to crank up the price a little bit. $300. $300. Let's take a look at our engine. Cast. We only have 160 horsepower. VVT on all my cams, boys. Springs and lifters. We are naturally quite aspirated. And we got the fuel injection. Ooh, why are we direct? That seems expensive for this thing. What's going on? Engine failed due to knack. Knack, my boys. Alright. We'll move that back down to everything's all gooey. What's my fuel? 91 RON. So we have to go turbo fuel. means, yeah, single point, single, mid, regular, unleaded, round, damn. So we lower compression, see how this fuel pops, different. And we creep the compression back up to find out where it wants to sit at, not do us any harm. Gonna bring it to that, you know? That way we could play around with that shit quite a bit better everywhere else. Yeah. Computer. My scroll's not quite cut it for you. There we go. Space. That's top end. I do get it. Yeah. Oh man, where's noise? Oh, loudness. Under 40 loudness. Dang. So move reverse flow. 31. 2 reverse flows. 28. Ooh, that's so quiet. 33. Okay, I just saved some money there. Versus just baffled. Oh, cool. I'm happy with that. It's just chilling, right? Oh yeah, not too bad, not too bad. The VVLs. Buck 30 is not too bad. Oh, just cut in there. Seems like it's a healthy 130 as well. Yeah. Gonna be leaning back on this one tonight. Just chilling hard on this guy. Won't have me in the wheels locked in racing position. Alright. So, let's kind of tweak on this thing. Goodness. Could also take a look at the cost so far. We've got to, yeah, took a bit of price out of that engine. So that was silly. I don't know why I went direct injection and shit. I do have terrible miles per gallon now. Hey Riley, how you going? How you going? Wait, make car called Buck. This is a Buck citation. This is a Buck citation number dose. Bum bum bum. And we're doing a contest on the Discord. Come up with some kind of cars. Must be from 2015. Budget is $30,000. A bunch of other things to think about. Your drivability, comfort, and reliability must equate to at least 150. Drivability, what is it? I just baked. Comfort and reliability. Comfort and reliability. Let me do the maths here. What? My comfort is so low. You should change the name. Why should I change the name? My bucks. I have a bunch of cars actually named Buck, so it would be kind of silly. Yeah, but I got a bunch of cars named Buck. It would be kind of silly. Whoop. So, yeah, I'm not going to change that one. Oh yeah, check it out. Actually, you want to see? These things. I guess these things would count as bucks as well. Oh yeah, I use that name on a lot of stuff. Yeah. Also got Blob too. That's like I was pretty happy that I just named a car after somebody in the chat one day, and then we just kept doing it. I think there's a Riley coupe somewheres too. Like a lot of you guys got named cars randomly. I don't remember where yours is at, but I know we did a Riley coupe. Maybe this next car we do right now is that kind of thing. Well, let's get back to this, because this is for that contest there, right? Or the challenge contest. Nothing at stake. It's more of a challenge, right? So let's see. I have terrible comfort, apparently. I was like, all right, fine, fair enough, fair. Let's see. My butt cars are bad. Made drugs. So nice. Man, we need new Goosey cars. I've been doing some Gooseys. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Maybe let's pick out a Goosey for a. I gotta dial in some comfort on that. Maybe Goosey's can already get a bit of that. Let's see. I've got these guys. These things are pretty hype. The new Blobinator I made a sick motor for this thing out of one of the Goose motors. I just like was like, what do I have already that would just be because I didn't want to just like come up with like bore and stroke pattern and a bunch of things. I just wanted to like grab something and like sliders up kind of thing, make all the sliders go up and make it go crazy. And this car puts out like 2,200 horsepower at 8,100 RPM. Red line's at 8,600, and it's like really lightweight magnesium. Blah 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 blah. I went the effort and made it look like a VR style motor with a big turbo and all that, because I thought it would be kind of funny to go and do that. I've never seen like anybody else do that kind of like shared head thing than like Volkswagen, but I thought it'd be kind of a cool like, yeah, somebody should be like putting that in some like random ass packages. You just need a shit ton of pistons and a little space like that. Yeah, do it up. I think it's sick. Even if VW's not doing it right or whatever, they still do those things. That's probably what they got in the R's and shit. I haven't been paying attention to Volkswagens in a while. I think most of the like stuff's at its peak at the moment. So if there is still doing VRs, they do the VR5 as well. That's a weird one. Let's see. Goosey front wheel drive inline 4 turbo eco hatchback 3-door. Want to go for that? See if we can build one. I think it's an admirable idea right there off the bat. Let's do that because I think I'm gapping the fuck out here. What is it? Little Chub Occitation. That's the one. I think this one I gotta figure out what will up. The comfort. My comfort's at 6.7. If I can get the drivability and the reliability to both be about to be a bit more than what they're at. Let's see. Okay, the total I need is 150. I'm pretty baked, so I'm gonna need a calculator for how stoned I am right now. And I will, this is like real-time bakedness. Whoa, how do I open a calculator up on Manjaro? Maybe they assume you're so fucking like a high IQ Rick and Morty watcher. You don't need a calculator. Oh, there's one. Okay. Mate calculator. That's right, I installed Mate as a desktop. I'm a dummy. Alright, so we got 47 plus 73. Oh, 0.3, I guess. Plus 7 equals. Yeah, so I'm gonna need to get a bunch more either reliability, which I don't know if you can get 100% reliability, but that's a good amount right there to start with, and drivability. So I think we could probably get drivability out of this thing though, right? So Goosey is a Toyota mixed Rolls Royce. We'll have to figure out what that Goosey's gonna look like there. But yeah, we got a few of them things. That's for sure. It's almost easier to bust those in on like in beams and stuff. I'm gonna open beams behind us, cause like you can kind of do that. Let's see, posing some stuff on the other side there. Let's make a sports car for fun. Oh hell yeah. Yeah. I think we should make it more like a BRZ type of situation. So we, with over here in the examples, let me bust calculator over here. Just gonna keep that around. So yeah, with some of these examples and shit, like a little roadster, a little hatchback with some some hyphy power or something like that. Whatever, right? Made it more either max that comfort out, get that what do you call it? Yeah, which one of these is reliable? It's not that. Yeah, maybe the Miata. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, get one of those things out of these things. Probably the Subaru actually. The Subaru Toyota thing might not be too bad to deal with. Yeah. Oh, we should make an Evo mix Honda Civic. It's almost like what I already got with the Citation. Maybe we should do one of the other ones. Yeah. What do we what like? Cause this is kind of like. It's already hitting that. This is hitting that budget, sporty sedan type thing, like the Evo or the Civic or the Corolla or whatever, right? I think got those like things up back there. But yeah, I think for the Goosey, could we do more like either like a if we can try to do, I haven't seen one of these in a while, like a shooting brake hatch type thing for 2015. I think that's like when I look over here, that's sort of the only thing I don't see on this, right? Like this is the BRZ 86 twin is the sport coupe starting a thing, right? I think it's the only sport coupe on there. We don't really have like a Silvia or RX type thing to equate to these guys anymore, right? I think it's on its own. The Roadster, and what else we got? Like the hot hatch sedan, all that shit, and then a little comfort cruiser thing with some OP power plant in it, right? Like, yeah. So we're at this point right now where, yeah, I don't see one of those. See if we can find one of these fuckers. That'd be a sick option there. All right. Busting back over here. Wow. Make sure I got the page still up on that window. All right. Busting back over here. We got this thing. Just what do you call it? Like just about 32 points shy of what it needs on there. So we could bring the comfort up a bit, or we could bring the drivability up a bit. We don't have very good fuel economy either. So why don't we lean around? It's not gonna already. We lost a bit of the fuel economy there when we leaned it out. Notice that, eh? Probably not even just for knocking and shit, but just for generally being shitty. Let's give this a nice healthy 30. Oh, oh yeah, I keep forgetting there's like actually there isn't up there, is there? Where you at? Anyway. Yeah, it's gonna need to be way more advanced than that. What if we can give it direct injection? See, the BRZ's got direct injection. 24 miles per gallon. Yeah, we could probably do that. Lucky the Goosey got good start. Yeah, let's definitely do the Goosey solid when we get in there. Alright, did not do a whole lot of difference there. But we can go into advance a bunch more. Let's see what we can do. 28. We got a little bit more squeeze in there. Our limit is 2.7. Let's go to 2. Gives us that gives us big bore. Short stroke. 0.8. We're still. We haven't jumped up the cost too much, eh? 0 costs. We'll have to watch that. Maybe we can get it to 2.7. Alright, let's go. No, 2.3. Fix that issue there. There we go. You're looking pretty good. Give this car hubcaps. Not that much better mile per gallon so far. Aerodynamics. Yeah, that's the best you can do, really. Cool. Steering time goes way up. Oh! It's not really helping the miles per gallon anyway. 205s. And looking like at that. Needs to be 66.9. Ah, this went down. Get that window open. We got miles per gallon's up there yet. I'm curious. Miles per gallon gets worse and material cost goes up. So manual. We get better miles per gallon, save weight, material cost goes down. And what else is that? Production units, finishing time, yada yada yada. An auto manual. Let's see what happens here. All per gallon goes down slightly. Everything else just slightly downgrade as well. So back to manual. Let's see. Dual clutch. Material cost goes up. Lose mile per gallon again. So manual seems to be the best. Let's see. Yo, do this. I mean, you do this. Yo. Oh yeah, we're getting there. I'm just looking over this one. So when I come back to this before I submit this guy, I've got to shave down a little bit more of that mile per gallon, and I think this one's in there. I want to see how this handles when I drive it around and shit. So I'm gonna export it right now. Export car. I'm exporting this guy. The Black Citation Force seat. Export. So Goosey is track fun car, good with fuel, bit fast, but is sport car for cheap price. Yeah, this will be a Goosey seems like it's got like the premium car kind of situation going on. I always make them like big sedans and shit, you know. But yeah, maybe there's those times like they gotta make some dope type of things, you know. They just have to get there and pay the bills or something, you know. Porsche went broke once, and they're building Mercedes for a while. Mercedes is just like, here, you want to subcontract some cars that we can't fit in our shit anymore. That happens. They made some sick cars. I think they put V8s in 190Es or something. I can't remember what it was, but it's like there's some sick Porsche built Mercedes is. Yeah, let's take them to where they'll probably be driven. One would assume. The Goosey's in the box. It's all the same house, man. It's all the same thing, bro. Yeah, this car is sweet. You're saying hubcaps in the future, eh? Might be a good idea. What do we got? Hubcap. These are like the 70s and shit. I don't know, even my like base model like Corolla thing I'm driving around's got some alloys on them. Yeah, let's get onto that Goose. So the last Gooses I was working on that were little cars. They got out of hand. But yeah, the Warp 3 Coupe. The Warp 1, Warp 3 Hatch, the Warp 2i, and then the Warp 12, which is all the same car chassis, by the way. So I had those guys. I kind of want to do something like almost... Oh, I got my Rowdy Buck down here. Yeah. Buck King. That son. Blob Flat Coupe. I think I want to do like something, yeah, like that shooty break type of situation. Shooty break. Oh yeah. Let's free associate a moment here before we get deeper. All right, Riley. Whoa, 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 wow. The shooting break. Boom. Is that a Yower? That's sick. I didn't know they had Yowers like that. That's another reddish car, isn't it? Or is it? Oh, it's DB6. It says right there on there. My lordy goodness. Wild. So it's just like so you can have extra people in the back. Oh, cool. Welcome, welcome. I was like having them Brits over here. Yeah, that's actually a crazy looking thing. I didn't know you guys had that. That's like, that's intense. I knew that there's like something with the wagon thing, like having six people on a wagon or whatever the fuck it is, or you know. But yeah, that's pretty cool. The scimitar, Reliant scimitar. So that's a Reliant. Is that's your that's English. That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See a lot of English cars here. Yeah, our country was got cars. Yeah. And the clown shoe, as they call that one. That's pretty trip. That's almost a shooting brake situation there, I'd say too. Yeah, definitely, definitely. So yeah, imagine like the imagine the poor man's GTC 4 Lusso Ferrari. Imagine the poor man's Ferrari out of the situation with that kind of shape of car. You know, that's kind of what I was thinking of. We'll probably do that. Yeah. Well, not even probably. I'm gonna do that. That's where we're going with this here. Having a dab. Having a dab. Shooting brake Japan car. Japanon car. So this would be. Oh, this wouldn't be like on Goosey license. This would be like Goosey's got to make those emissions laws. Those pesky National Highway Safety Standard. You know, Canadian air quality and all the other things. They got to hit them all up, and they got to sell these things in Europe. And there's that whole like Euro safety thing and the British things that they probably got too. And everybody's got their own things. Mexico's got things. Everybody's got things. Like yeah, they got fucking. I didn't know this, but they have Citroen down in Mexico. That's so cool. I don't know. Does Citroen have any sick cars at all? Like, do they have that in the range? That there's anything good? I'd like to know right now. But we don't get even access to find out if we should be disappointed, you know? You lucky buggers. And Mexico, too. Lucky buggers down there. Yeah. So this maybe Central and, like, the south part of North America gets a few more exotic breeds and stuff than we do. Disappointing. Disappointed. Big dab. Big dab. We go big. We go big. Oh yeah. Yeah, there was a pretty sick Mexican team that did well this year in the CRA things. Actually, there's two of them. There's a pair of Mexican teams that came up here and were doing things. They seemed really solid and really clean, and they were running a really clean, and obviously very fast run through the gas bay last I was watching there. So yeah, good for them. Yeah. Anyway, back to this deal. Let's get us the thing. Yeah, those aren't really shapes I want to do with this. So I'm gonna take the body type thing here. We're gonna leave hatchback, coupe. We'll take out SUV, utility, MPV, van, sedan. And we just got stuff with the things in the back there. Kind of getting it out of these guys, but it's a little bit more roadster than I was thinking. Oh, damn. Actually do get that out of one of the hatchbacks there. And according to this, we get 30, we get 3 liters to play with. Yeah, it's got to be 2015 at the most. So we can definitely dial it back if we have to. These are all pretty good length of a wheelbase here. We're on that picture. Yeah. So on the picture, that's what we got for a Ferrari. But this is just if you pull that out of the definitions here on the Wikipedia. We got other places to go check that out on and stuff. That Ferrara shows up again. That's sick. Go buy those. That would be cool. Like just the cap or whatever that's going on there. Hey, Persia. That's weird. But that seems to be a thing. They look like shooting back. Totally. I think I got another option here too. Some of them look really cool. Like I think the Challenger almost looked like an extra large version of like a little Starlet or something from some angles. Just the way that the back end's not supposed to be a hatch and it's holding one up just kind of does something there. I don't know. Let's see, we've got 2.3. Let's do this one. See if we can do some shit here. Partial alloy, monocoque, galvanized steel, front longitudinal, wishbone, and semi-trailing arm. Keep her cheap but fun, because now we got simple as fuck shit happening here. Whoa. Engine selection. New motor. Oh yeah, we're gonna get this the budget down, man. Rear wheel drive. We're going rear wheel on this boy. We're gonna get the budget all the way down. We're gonna make this thing drive really good. Or I'm gonna say fuck comfort. I'm gonna put comfort into the other one. I'm gonna bring up some like some shit on the citation when I bring the price down a bit, and then we can make her handle then, you know. So what do we call it? We call this motor Riley. What do we call it? Oh yeah, I'm gonna call it Riley. Riley. Sorry. Didn't notice they put a hyphen there. Riley. Riley Goose. There we go. Gotta be inline. We'll call this I, and I'll put some O's next to it for now. Create engine. First part of the rule was I can go up to, let's see, it's 2.3 meter wheelbase, so I have 2.3, what you call it, in size I can get up to here, so you can start that with the family. It's got to be an inline, so we got a 4 or a 3. Material costs. Let's do a 3. Fuck it. 2.3 3 liters would be kind of nuts, but we could do it. So iron. Don't worry, we'll have a turbo. Let's hope we can do this with like, and keep it like 30,000, you know? We got to. Let's do. One turbo, yeah. No, I don't know if we can add more than one on this anyhow. So I think we're good there. Oh yeah, this one will be base. Super base model. Like, oh, if we can get away with like roll up windows and shit in 2015, all the better. But my 2003 cars got power windows. I think that was what's confusing about trying to sell my 2008 Hyundai Accent. It still had crank windows on those. Wow, okay. Ooh. My girlfriend got the Goosey GF. Sorry, that's the name. I like that, actually. Get in that car in a minute there and can see what happens. But yeah, I think we can only get one turbo out of this. Balance shaft's important there. Cask. Do a single. Whoa. Gotta bring the rules up here. That's my fuel. I need the rules. Anyone around? Okay, so we're there. This is a Goosey base, you know, Toyota GR. Yeah. I'm gonna bring the fuel injection quality up as we try to like price this thing together. It's gonna be hard to turbo it on 91, but we'll see what happens. Whoa. Put up the 42 is fine. Let's see, this thing's at 66. Yeah, it won't matter yet. Cool. Got the liveness and all that sorted. Alright, engine family wise. So right now it is a Piddly 14 or 1500cc motor. And I want it to be kind of stupid, so cost of this thing so far is pretty cheap. Slap a turbo wad there. We'll go wastegate. Got the the turb ski graph. Seems to not be the turbo. Ah, yeah. Just go up multi-point. Nope, not yet. Engine knocking hard. There we go. Some life into this thing. Whew, that's some low compression. Let's give it right about there. 8.2 is fine. Let's see. Is Goosey GF? Is Goosey got the track? We're gonna have to use a bit nicer. Material costs went up a bit, but it actually isn't that bad. Now, only other thing that's going up is the, where is it? Production units and engineering time. But not by much. We're alright. I didn't fuck with the crank yet. Crank looks good for a while though. If we brought this thing up over that, we'd have changed that. So that's good. Let's see, nice, more fuel. Now it's got 10.4. Oh, fuel efficiency, yeah. We aren't there yet, but... slowly. Oh, we're making a torque monster. That's what that's about. There we go. Well, strange. That's how much I had to add to get that up there? Whoa. It's crazy. Let's use a VBL. Torque monster with track monster. So my temperature of headers is safe limits. Okay. Shortcast, yeah. And move up a bit. So, material. How much power and torque does this car has? It has 167 foot-pounds of torque at 3,600 RPM, and then at 6,500 RPM, it makes 101 horsepower so far. I just gave it 100 and... oh, here we go. Keep going. Nope, starting to knock. 183 foot-pounds of torque at 200, or at 2,700 RPM. And let's see here. We get more horsepower. We can get a shit ton of torque if I want. Just torque all the way. It's got VTEC. Essentially, yeah. Could rev limit it out a little bit more. So let's bring it into... What's my reliability at? 62, 64. Yeah, we'll keep it about... where's a good spot for that shit? 65 seems fine. Yeah. Throw some multi-point in there. I'll lean this down a bit. Alright. It's quiet motor. I guess it's supposed to be there at some point, but wow, it's quiet. Right under the limit. T on the intake, I guess. Or dud. Yeah, I don't really need it. It's turbo. So I can go up to 23, 100 mil. Let's keep it a short stroke. Let's make it 2015. that'll keep me happy there. I can't. I have to keep crank happy. 2008, 2005. That's all right. $2,300 Bodor. And we are knocking. We're banging. We need more turbo. $2,300. Nice. Like Jeremy Clarkson, speed and power. Yes. Little Torqueman. With the amazing ability to get out of its own way. So, can we shoot and break from here? No, it doesn't appear that we will be able to get 100% that shape like I wanted from this chassis. I feel like I'm gonna give up on this. I feel like instead of giving up on that, I'm gonna make this work. Actually, I have another idea. Before I get into this kind of shit, which, you know, might have a variable of success. Let's be honest, you know, and getting what I was hoping to get out of this all then. Trippy. The space. You know? You know, you space that a whole lot. And there you are, Space Net. Yeah, so I don't think that'll work. But anyway, what I'm gonna do is get in a bunch of good gear ratios. Let's see, more ratios, better fuel economy. Let's go 6. 6 sped. An open manual will be. Let's go with the Viscus. Material costs is pretty low actually. Engineering time is pretty low. Let's go with the Viscus. We'll come back to the gearbox and I'll do a gearbox here now. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's go 378. That's more like. Yeah, more like the 380. Be fine. 385. Yeah. That's pretty chill. Okay. Wheels. 195s. That'd be fun. Ripping around on. What do we got here? Putting ATs on this thing, hard life. Let's see. Yeah, medium compound's fine for this for now. Let's see what the chat is saying here. 6,000 RPM. Alright, see this track. Wait, get. No, 7. This car made, beat the Evo. Made this car. made or beat the Evo. Whoa. Let's see, we're at 60. We have 65. We're not doing too bad. This is pretty like chill for shit like this, but we could go up to 68 if we had a better crank, although it'll cost us more. I wanna watch how much we have to throw into it. Right now though, just wanna make sure our turb skis are pretty optimal. There we go. It's a hyphy turbo. Little squeeze boy in there. It's just squeezing away. What's that thing looking like? Oh, yeah, it's just a little thing in there. Just a wee turbo. Alright, so yeah, on we go. Go solid 2 pisties. Make them pretty big if you want. Solid 2 pisties. Make them pretty big if you want. All that good shit. And this shit last time was particular, so I'm gonna put at least a wing for now on there. Oh. Just like really basic wing. Blip. Always do that to them. I don't know why, if that makes any difference. It's my voodoo for making good cars, I guess. So yeah, bring that up, bring that down. Usually right, but I want this thing to be like shoom, slipstream looking and shit in the eyes of the pooter here. So I'm gonna do that and neutral those fuckers out. So we've got to have 2 + 2 seats, 2 + 2, and at least that done. Dunsky. Right. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. I think it's just standard or standard infotainment. Yeah, there we are. I guess whatever is cheapest. Cost. Fuel cost 0 for all the power steering things. Engineering time though. Where the fuck did I look? Let's see. TC plus ABS is what it needs. Standard. I'll leave that shit alone, although that's probably going to be really good because it's a 3-cylinder and a short wheelbase, a little honky donk there. Lighter. I'm also really curious if there are other cars that are of this same wheelbase that could pull this off. We get a big jump to all of a sudden it's like 80s cars there. there another body we could do? Could look at. Not really for me here. There's one. But it's from the 60s. That's so trippy. So yeah, I'll have to make do with this guy. Cost so far 22,400. Fuck yeah. Let's punch this one into the calculator here. So I need to get 150. Here. Put that in for a moment from now. So we're looking for 150, and I need to get these numbers in here. So it has to be the, where do we get that from? Drivability, comfort, and reliability. Right? So drivability 37.4 plus comfort 10.3. Oh, that's wonderful. 0.3. And what else is in there? Reliability 72.1. And we fall short about 30. So, we do have a bit of room to spend some money on stuff that might make the car more nice. No, that's if we do have miles per gallon, which we do not. We gotta make this thing do that. Now with the dollarinos that we do got. Let's see here. Foreign grip. Okay. Let's see. Service costs, understeer, front grip. Let's leave this shit alone for now. The baked. Alright, I think wheels can leave alone. I am very much the baked. You want to take a look at that 60s one here? I can feel derailed already. Oh hell yeah. That would be a really cool I had one of these things that was just like it was a white one. Or silver maybe. Anyway. She kinda looked like that. It had a little like weird emblem on the hood and shit. It was just dying in front of our house. We moved to Central Saanich. I wish that guy had like I was driving ahead. Yeah, I'm looking for a little Japanese 4-cylinder, something peppy, And yeah, as we're like leaning on this thing covered in moss and shit, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's something to fix up. I'm not feeling crazy." And like, yeah, I was just like so bummed. Let's see. Yeah, I was just so bummed